Samsung is preparing a new affordable tablet for its Galaxy Tab A series, and the first images appeared last week. The slate will be called Galaxy Tab A8 2021, and according to the latest info, obtained by 91 Mobiles, it will have a Snapdragon chipset when it arrives in October. Memory options include a choice between 3GB or 4GB RAM, while storage will stick to 128GB, but Samsung is going to bring a micro South Dakota slot. The Galaxy Tab A8 2021 is going to be an affordable device, and to bring the price down, Samsung will stick to a TFT LCD. Sources say it will have full HD+ resolution. September and October are always jam-packed with back-to-back smartphone and gadget launches, and this year is no exception. Now ahead of the Flipkart's Big Billion Days 2021, the e-commerce platform has revealed a list of smartphone brands that will be launching their smartphones in the second half of September. Let's look at all the upcoming smartphones launching in the last 10 days of September. The Vivo X70 series is set to launch on September 30th. The launch date is also shared by the Chinese smartphone manufacturer on their official website. Samsung will likely bring its upcoming M52 5G on Flipkart on September 29th. According to a teaser page from Amazon, the phone is expected to launch on September 28 at 12 noon. The Realme GT Neo 2 is launching on September 22nd and will likely arrive on Flipkart on September 28th during the Big Billion Days sale. Oppo will likely bring the Oppo A55 to Flipkart on September 27th. The Oppo phone was launched in China earlier this year. Motorola launched Edge 20 and Edge 20 Fusion last month, however they missed the Edge 20 Pro. It will now likely arrive on Flipkart on October 1st. Micromax might bring the Note 1 Pro on September 22nd on Flipkart. Based on previous leaks, the phone is expected to launch by the end of September. While we don't know when the Mi 11T and Mi 11T Pro will arrive in India, the Mi 11 Lite NE 5G is coming soon. The device is set to launch on September 29th and will be available on Mi Store and Amazon. Realme is preparing to launch the Narzo 50 series on September 24th, which will include the Narzo 50 and the Narzo 50A. The company might also launch another Narzo 50i, which will be the cheapest Narzo phone yet. Asus 8Z and Asus 8Z Flip might launch, are also coming near. The smartphones go by the name Asus Zenfone 8 and were launched globally back in May. Huawei is gearing up for the launch of the Nova 9 series later this month. Now, live images of the Nova 9 and Nova 9 Pro have just surfaced again, which have also confirmed some of the previously rumored specifications. According to It Home Report, VX Marina, live images of the upcoming smartphones have been spotted again. These devices were rumored to feature a design similar to the Honor 50 series and also house the same Qualcomm chipset under the hood. Now, the latest live images confirm this rumor, with the Nova 9 featuring a Snapdragon 778G processor. The Nova 9 will sport a 50-megapixel primary camera along with 3 other image sensors and an LED flash. On the front, the base model houses a center-aligned punch-hole selfie camera, while the Pro variant has a pill-shaped cutout on the top left corner. Iqoo has revealed the first look of the upcoming Z5 ahead of its launch. The images reveal that the phone will launch in 3 colors. One of the 3 devices also has a striped, gradient back with vertical lines. In addition to this, the images confirm that the device will launch with a side-mounted fingerprint scanner and a 3.5mm headphone jack on the top. Iqoo has confirmed the Z5 5G India launch date. The upcoming smartphone from the Vivo sub-brand will debut on September 27th. Iqoo will launch the device first in China on September 23rd. The phone is confirmed to feature a Qualcomm Snapdragon 778G SoC. The teaser invite further confirms the camera module details. Iqoo's Z5 will sport a triple camera setup. It is likely to feature a 64-megapixels primary camera, coupled with an 8-megapixels ultra-wide. The third sensor could be a macro or a depth sensor. Another detail confirmed in the invite is the color option. It reveals that the device will launch in a dark shade of blue. The official naming scheme of the color remains unknown at the moment. Last week, 2 new Oppo smartphones, namely Oppo A16 and Oppo A55, were tipped to launch in India very soon. The former went official today, while the latter is yet to be introduced. Before the latter's release, it has been spotted on NCC Taiwan with live images. Not much is known about the yet-to-release Oppo A55. But thanks to NCC Taiwan, via @Aishe, we now know the design of this handset. Realme is all set to unveil the Realme GT Neo 2 on September 22 in China. It will be replacing the original GT Neo that debuted earlier this year. Today, the company took to Weibo to confirm that it will be flaunting a 64-megapixel triple camera unit. The company is yet to share the details of the auxiliary cameras of the GT Neo 2. Probably, it will be featuring the same 8-megapixel super-wide snapper and a 2-megapixel macro camera that was made available on the original GT Neo. The chipset already runs cooler than the 888, but the company has prepared an advanced cooling solution to keep it in the optimal temperature range. The GT Neo 2 will be the first smartphone to use a diamond thermal paste. When you hear diamond, you probably think of how hard they are, but they also have amazing thermal conductivity. It reaches up to 2000 with mK, which may not mean much to you depending on what you remember from physics class, but it is 5 times higher than the thermal conductivity of silver. And silver has been used in some highly popular thermal pastes. Moto E40 is the new smartphone on which Motorola is working right now. The handset is subject to numerous leaks from the last few weeks, thanks to several certifications and benchmark listings. The Moto E40 has previously gained the required NBTC, FCC, and TÜV certifications. The handset was even spotted at Geekbench a few days back. According to the image shared by Evan Blass, the upcoming Moto E40 will feature a 6.5-inch Max Vision HD display. The display panel will have a 90Hz refresh rate. Under the hood, the handset will be powered by an octa-core chipset. In the imaging department, the device will feature a 48MP triple camera setup. And these are only the new specifications that are revealed through a new leak. As mentioned above, the Moto E40 was previously spotted on Geekbench. As per the Geekbench test result, the handset is supposed to come with a 1.8 GHz uni-SoC processor. OnePlus CEO, Pete Lau has confirmed that the company doesn't plan to release its traditional T-series device in the second half of this year. He also announced that next year's OnePlus flagship phone would run on a newly unified operating system, following the company's integration with fellow BBK Electronics subsidiary Oppo. OnePlus announced it would be merging the codebases of its Android-based Oxygen OS operating system with Oppo's Color OS in July. One of the biggest stories in the mobile gaming community this year has been the arrival of Apex Legends Mobile to mobile devices. The game has held early access test and beta across several regions of the world, including India. Now, it looks there are whispers of a final beta test set to roll out tomorrow. A beta test scheduled for last week was delayed and pushed by a week, and EA confirmed the beta will be arriving around 21 September 2021. Apex Legends Mobile is currently available for pre-registration on the Google Play Store, but the early access version of the game does not represent the final product at launch. According to rumors, the final beta for Apex Legends Mobile will arrive tomorrow, 22 September 2021, at around 7:30 AM for Indian users. This is undoubtedly very exciting news, but much like most information, that hasn't yet been confirmed by the publisher or the studio. According to IANS news agency, Samsung is preparing to launch another budget 5G-friendly smartphone, the Galaxy F42 5G. The phone isn't exactly new, however, as it reportedly sports the same hardware as the Galaxy A22 5G. It's just for the Indian market. The report reads that the handset will employ MediaTek's 700 chipset supporting 12 different 5G bands and will likely be revealed next week on September 29 via Flipkart. The actual availability, however, is due to October 7, just in time for the big Billion Days sale in the country. There's a Realme event taking place this Friday, September 24, where we'll see the debut of the Narzo 50 series alongside a few other smart home devices and wearables. Narzo 50A is expected to debut alongside Narzo 50i, which has leaked in a new render and also appeared in a hint on the Narzo 50 series landing page. Narzo 50A is confirmed to bring a Helio G85 chipset alongside a 6000 mAh battery and a triple camera setup with a 50MP primary shooter. The large battery cell will do 18-watt charging speeds. Rumors also point to a 6.5-inch HD+ display and an 8MP selfie cam. Narzo 50i is expected to be a more budget-friendly offering with a single rear camera. The device is shown in its light green colorway, though we should see at least a few other options at launch. Speculations on the 50i's specs point to an entry-level MediaTek chipset, an HD+ screen and Android 11 on the software side. Motorola launched the G34G smartphone earlier this year. The company launched its budget smartphone with a 90Hz display and a Snapdragon 662 SoC at a price tag of 10,990 rupees. It looks like we might see the launch of its successor model very soon. A new Motorola G series smartphone has visited a couple of certification websites. This device, which has the model number XT21732, is the Motorola Moto G31. The moniker of the smartphone was confirmed via the NBTC listing. It has also visited the Wi-Fi Alliance certification website, confirming other details of the device. That's it all for today, guys. See you another day with more tech-related news.
Hasta la vista, baby.